Hello, everybody, and welcome to another race here. Today we got Dr. J, PhD, versus Xarnax42, and I'm joined by drjayphd, the creator of the randomizer. How are you doing? Yeah, that last one was quite trolly. Yeah, we've seen that a lot during this opening round, though. Lots of close matches. Really? Okay, 1 second. So I'm talking to nobody. But you should be there now, so test.
Hey!
Is that better, everybody?
I've been here. I've been talking. But,
So you guys got to hear the one-sided conversation. Those are always fun.
Hey, listen. No, I'm sorry. I won't be that guy.
Okay, I'm going to exit out and let them start the race then.
Great.
So we got our 10-second countdown, and then we'll be going.
Wow. This chat's already firing shots at me. Race hasn't even started yet. It's going to be one of those kind of races, huh? Yeah, I'm talking about you, Ryan7.
Yeah, you know, as soon as they're going to come across some swamp, everybody's just going to give you heck.
What is this sprite that Xarnax is using over here?
This is new. I've never seen something like this.
No, it was just really dark blue. I couldn't see it. Well,
wow, that is Link.
Yeah, but man, that overworld sprite is not, though. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah.
Huh. Is it like Lolo or something? I don't know what's going on with that. I have to ask him.
So, yeah, so do you want to go over everything with everybody who might be new to the randomizer? What they might be looking for, what flags we're going with?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, the first thing you notice is the randomized overworld, but there's some things that are always true. And in particular, we've got 5 item caves, a grass tile, 4 towns, and 3 palaces on this first area. So they'll be looking for all of those things as fast as they can. Primarily the item caves and the towns.
Yeah, they're going to be looking for themselves the glove to take care of some of the palaces. Almost definitely required for a Great Palace. I don't know if there's a chance for it not to be, but you would know. And then definitely a raft to get to the other side.
Yep. Those 2 items are, well, the raft is 100% required. The glove is like 99.9% required.
So we found 2 towns just now. We got Rudo and we got Mito, which means no spells for these guys yet. They have to get some items for that.
I thought I saw... Okay, there's a palace right there, not a town.
Yeah, I looked away. I did not get to see what the palace was, though.
That's Palace 2.
All right.
Lots of caves in this area, so chances are good they're going to get at least 1 item out of this.
Yeah, even if it's just a jar this early on, it's pretty nice to have.
There we go, P-Bag Cave. People are asking if we've seen a seed where a glove isn't required. Ooh, boots. That's nice. I've seen a seed where a glove isn't required that had optional Thunderbird, so you didn't have to kill Thunderbird. And Dark Link was like 4 rooms into Great Palace, and Great Palace was like 10 tiles away from start. So I turned on 0 gems and beat it in about a minute. But other than that, I have not seen any seeds that don't require the glove.
Yeah, at least not in this tournament. So Dr. J's making his way through Palace 2.
Yeah, what do you think about this decision?
I mean, I like to go into 2 early, regardless if I have glove or anything like that. Especially if it's on the west. But I know a lot of other people like to do the let's find all the caves first.
Yeah, the good thing about going into 2 is you can see he's getting a lot of experience, so he's going to be able to grind up some levels here.
Yeah, that's always been my decision, is to get those levels up. Try to get to attack 3 at least. And we have a gem placement coming up soon enough. Xarnax found a heart over on the grass tile.
Helmet-headed 212, though, is not the easiest fight in the world.
No,
He's
it's one
doing
of those
great,
things
though.
you definitely take advantage, or take whatever it is. Take for granted when you're playing the vanilla game.
If you're fighting a helmet head, the big secret is to stay away from the fireballs that come directly out of his head. They do a lot of damage. More than getting hit by the body, more than getting hit by the floating heads. That fireball is dangerous.
Yeah, he's having some difficulties here at level 2. Life 2.
You can see one of those takes off more than half of his health bar, so at life 2. And just gonna come back later. Can't say I blame him.
No, it's the right decision. He clearly was struggling. He knows where it is now, so.
Actually, I think if he picks up the... Oh, that's an interesting bridge right there. If he picked up a heart container, that would give him an extra hit on Helmet Head. But life 3 is probably more likely.
Yeah, I don't expect to see him go back in there till he's full cleared most of the caves here. We haven't seen a hammer block caves either, so.
Yeah, there's a long bridge down there that you could see Xarnax couldn't quite get across with the boots, but they can still cross the bridge to get over on the other side, which looks like it would take them on the other side of this mountain range. It's kind of funny that it's blocked like that, because oftentimes you can just walk right across it with the boots, but not this time. You might not even have to take the bridge. Just take him down where he needs to go. I'm a little disoriented already. Oh no, there it is.
It's definitely one thing about this randomizer is the new overworld every time.
Yeah. Well, when I'm just watching one, it's not too bad, but when I got two of them going at once, I'm trying to track where they are. It gets a little tricky. So Xarnax actually did a smart thing there by going in the rightmost bridge encounter. It puts you in the middle when you do that, but at least he doesn't have to go through both bridge encounters. He just has to go through the one to pop out the other side. And there's a boulder. So one of our 5 item caves is blocked, and I think we've only seen the one so far, right? P-bag cave?
Yeah, we just saw the P-bag cave, and then we saw the grass tile. And we just saw a palace.
That's gotta be 5. Oh, I thought he might be going back into 2, but...
Oh, and here's our 3rd palace. Down here also in the south. Have we seen an entrance to Death Mountain yet?
I don't believe so. I mean, I think all the caves down here are going to be item caves at this point. Found so many connections up top. Gotta get out of this graveyard encounter.
Yeah, they can be rough with these Moas and the Aikman. And yep, there's our Death Mountain. So if you weren't dizzy yet, time to get really dizzy with these in and outing.
Yeah, I wonder how many of these he's gonna explore. I think he'll probably just check these first few and then go back out, probably. There's a lot, though. It's a big area.
Yeah, it's always nice when Death Mountain's wide open like this.
Wow, it just keeps on going, doesn't it? He's got the boots, too, if he really wants to check.
And meanwhile, Dr. J found his way into the P-bag cave. And gets himself his own boots.
Yeah, it doesn't like look like you're gonna get too far in this seed without picking those up.
Yeah, but other than that, it's been very barren.
Kind of a slow start. Usually these randos, people are picking up items so fast it's hard to keep up with everything, but
Yeah, these guys have no spells. I think they have 1 heart, 1 magic container, maybe?
yeah, and it's not really their fault that it's a slow start either. It's just
It's just
randos
the nature of the beast.
not giving them anything to work with. Xarnax does seem fairly committed to finding this hammer cave right now. Maybe he's seen enough of those hammer cave required seeds with the raft or something in them that he's just not taking any chances this time around.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it's not a terrible gamble if it does end up being Death Mountain, because he got in here so much faster than Dr. J.
Mm-hmm. If he doesn't find it though, or he gets something silly like a pea bag or something, then
Yeah, that one's always the worst.
a lot of time that he spent.
Especially since 9 times out of 10 you're going to be up-Aing and lose all that experience from the P-Bag. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna have to dive through one of these caves if he wants to keep going.
Yep. He didn't even find the other side. Ah, bad goose sighting. The expressions that Dr. J makes while he plays this game are pretty funny. It's like he's trying to talk to us even though his mic's not on.
Alright, here goes our next item cave, finally.
Yeah, no kidding. It's about time.
Yeah, and Xarnax, he's full on committed now. I mean, now he's taking all the paths through.
Might be the sunk cost fallacy, you know, like he spent so much time on it that he might as well just keep going until he finds what he's looking for.
Did you happen to catch what Dr. J just picked up?
He got little diggered.
Oh no.
Not what you want to see in one of those caves. Dr. J not even messing around with Death Mountain, just pops in, pops right back out.
Yeah, he's gonna see what this palace is. It's Palace 1, and I mean, if he went into 2 without any issues, he's going to go into 1.
Yeah, not surprised about that at all. And also, I don't know how I feel about 2, but I definitely have no problem heading into 1 on these flags.
Yeah, with the extra key set, it's not that big of a deal. I know with in the bracket stage, when we get rid of the extra keys, it's going to be tougher. I've had a one that had pretty much nothing but P-bags in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that can happen, and when that day comes, I probably won't be as anxious to hop into 1. So for those who aren't aware of how the randomizer works, you're guaranteed to have one of 2 things before entering a single palace. You're guaranteed to have either the fairy spell or the magic key. So you're guaranteed to be able to pick up one of those things on the overworld. It's certainly possible to beat a palace like 1 without those things, especially with these flags. But you're definitely taking a chance.
So Xarnax ends up leaving Death Mountain with nothing. steps into one, decides no, and he's going back looking for some more items.
I think he wanted to get his lives back before he hopped into this item cave. He might have been on his last one or something, but wonder if we'll see him go back once he gets whatever this is. Or we know what it is. It's a.
Yeah.
I think that's a slime. Is that a slime from Dragon Warrior?
Oh, that's possible. Yeah, I guess the doll would be the overworld sprite.
Yeah, it is. I think it's a blue slime. Although the overworld sprite also has the legs animation under it, which just makes it look kind of creepy.
So Dr. J with a couple of keys. I don't know if he's spent one yet.
I haven't seen him spend one yet.
And comes across the item room. And items. Xarnax found another item.
Yep. Alright. Kid got lost in Palace 1. Just not really a bad item to find.
No, the worst thing in the world in this game right now is to get spell locked. Spell blocked.
More magic jars. In terms of progression, though, like, not finding, I guess, the boots, but other than that, it's been, you know, not exactly the best early item set that you would hope for.
Yeah, and these guys are stuck over here too until they find that raft. Looks like Xarnax is a take-em-all guy.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way, although his levels are still pretty low. Dr. J's gonna walk out of here with at least attack 4, so...
So what's the maximum for Horsehead? Is it 100?
Yep, that's the most XP he can drop.
Yeah, so unless he farms, he's going to be eating some of this XP, which isn't the worst thing in the world this early on.
Oh man, Riak, you should go watch that race. I'm not going to tell you how it ends because you need to go watch that race.
No sooner did they say farm than he turned his body around and going after these 10-point dog heads.
Yeah, you know how I feel about this, but... He's probably going to farm up for attack 5, which is kind of insane. To have this early in the game. I hope he's not on his last life.
Yeah, I also hope he doesn't spend any keys in the process.
He does have one more life left. What was that spell Xarnax just got? I was too busy watching Dr. J grind stuff.
Me too. Oh wow, Xarnax. All your effort earlier.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but holy crap.
There was no way you were getting there. I bet you he's so relieved though.
Oh my god, that was... Oh, what a troll.
Chad is telling me that he got the jump spell. So he'll be able to swing by Mito whenever he wants. Get himself some downstab.
I can't believe how trolly that Death Mountain was. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, here's Dr. J getting that last 10. And he's going with attack 5.
That is kind of insane. In a good way.
Yeah, we're 20 minutes in the race, not even, and he's up to 5.
Oh, I had tears come out of my eyes. That was too good.
Oh no. The worst payoff too.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Wow.
Well, there's one good thing that's come of this. He's guaranteed not to be blocked in New Kasuto now.
Yeah, that's true. So item cave wise, we're looking for medicine cave and trophy cave still. One of which we know is behind a rock.
Oh, and Saria? Is the
And
new
so,
one?
yeah. So we also know then that that last item cave has to have either the raft or I guess if they get ferry, could be in 2 or 5. Oh, that would be unpleasant.
Yeah, unless this is fairy here. Because we know that Raru is jump. And this is fire. Does the randomizer take into consideration if fire is fairy?
It does not. No.
Okay, so yeah, this last cave has to be either the hammer or the raft.
Yeah, I think those are the only 2 things. Maybe a magic key. Right?
Yeah, the magic key or the spell item trophy. Or the
Oh yeah, or
water
medicine.
life. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, this last item cave is the key to this seed.
DM was a magic container.
Oh man, bad for Dr. J not even wanting to explore any.
No, he doesn't even check.
Yeah, he would have been pleasantly surprised, and instead, we'll see.
I mean,
Especially if it comes down to fairies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just Nukasudo, it's that fairy cost too that could hurt him.
So we got simultaneous spells going on here. Jump on one end, fire on the other.
Xarnax could probably cast fire and figure out what it is. He casts it right away.
I didn't see anything.
Unsure. Yeah, well, if you don't see anything, then maybe reflect or spell.
Reflect, spell, and thunder are our choices, I would think.
Yeah, with thunder though, I think you usually see the big flash at least, but
Okay.
maybe not.
It's spell.
Oh, yep, it definitely is.
So again, he's not going to be blocked in Nukasudo, but he has to get to Nukasudo.
Yeah, we gotta find that last item cave, which I feel like it's gotta be on the eastern part of this map somewhere.
It's what, trophy or medicine?
Yeah, it's gotta be either trophy or medicine.
Well, Dr. J found out that it's also spell.
Doesn't look impressed. Which, yeah, spell is actually probably one of the worst things that it could be paired with. Looked like Xarnax was gonna go into one, but then I guess he changed his mind.
Maybe he wants to get downstab first.
Yeah, he sure does. Can't say I blame him. Maybe that's what we're seeing Dr. J going to grab right now, too. Quick little timeout for downstab break.
And no, Xarnax doesn't go into one. He's going to look for that cave that's missing.
Yeah, well, I mean, they both found everything, right? I believe. So they know what we know, which is, well, I guess Dr. J hasn't found Death Mountain, but still, they know what we know, which is that that last item cave holds the key. It could be quite literally the key.
Yeah, so other than one, these players are neck and neck since Death Mountain was a bust, I'd say.
Yeah.
And one's such a short palace that it's not really an advantage.
Jay also knows where Helmet Head is in 2, but that's not a huge advantage either. Because he
Yeah,
was
I
pretty
think the
close.
path. Exactly, I think it was a pretty easy path.
Speaking of 2, Dr. J's got a score to settle here with Helmet Head.
Yeah, I gotta get that sweet, sweet revenge.
Wonder if we'll see him dig the item out of here as well.
Yeah, attack 6 in here would be interesting.
Oh, he'll almost definitely get it. Man, where is that last item cave?
Yeah, he's going for it. Yeah, Xarnax is pulling his hair out here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where it is myself. It seems like they've done a pretty thorough job of exploring, so I'm not sure where it could even be.
Yeah, no,
They
there's 2 item caves left, Ryan. One has a hammer and there's another one that's not, and here it is.
Oh, he found it. Where? Man, did he just walk past it, or?
Both of them must have, because they both went to this area.
Yeah. Oh, and we missed Ryan grabbing the item, but he's got it marked on his tracker as the glove, so hello.
Dr. J.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why did I say Ryan?
Because Ryan's in chat.
Yeah, because it's Ryan's in chat giving me crap, that's why.
We missed what Xarnax got too, but he has a tracker.
He got the raft. That was the
Okay.
raft, I saw that one. So, yeah. Giddy up. We're off to the races.
Yeah, Xarnax is happy with that, and Dr. J's happy with what he got. So I mean,
Yeah.
Dr.
Both
J's really
runners.
happy getting attack 6 too.
I would prefer what Dr. J found over what Xarnax found, because Xarnax is immediately going to sail and probably do a lot more exploration over on this continent than he really has to. There was the cross right away. Oh wow, it just takes you into this little cove here. This map is kind of something.
Yeah, I'm really
There's a lot-
enjoying this the version 3 maps.
That's a change that I'm not sure is easy to notice if you're just watching these races, but the maps did get a bit more complicated between the last tournament and this one.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you don't even get a Maze Island.
Oh, come on.
But of
Happened
course,
once.
our great Dig Shake, while at GDQ, pushed the patch that fixed that. So we always appreciate everything you do with this.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I was doing anything else. I was just sitting around playing video games, so.
And Dr. J's putting quick use to that attack 6.
So we've already found both the desert tile and the water tile, but the cross and a heart container are not terribly exciting items.
Yeah, neither is Shield. So we're really getting down to it that we're probably gonna need a spell item here.
It's kind of looking that way. They do have the kid. Well, I'm sorry, Dr. J has the kid. Xarnax has not done Palace 1 yet.
And he's found the P-Bag Cave. So he's just finding all the items over here.
Dr. J is just leveling like crazy. Holy moly. 634, that is something else.
Well, speaking of spell items,
That's a good one to find. Is he going into 5?
appears that way. I mean, I wouldn't shy away with the glove in hand. 6 attack.
It's the keys that'll maybe be a problem. He's digging
That
for
and-
items.
That and possibly the fairy room.
Yeah. He immediately went left, so he's trying to get the item out of here. Well, for his sake, I hope he finds it quickly, which doesn't happen very often.
I think he just ran out of keys.
Xarnax taking on this blue Lizalfos with attack 3 like a champ.
Yeah, he's well rewarded for it. 1,000 points in that encounter alone.
Well, that's a dead end, so he will soon find out that he is key blocked. And he's thinking about it. So,
Oh, he's finished up P1 or P2 as well. I need to mark that. Sorry.
yeah, P1 and P2. I think this is the medicine cave right down there that he just walked past. Maze Island for Xarnax, so gonna dig these items.
Oh, that was the medicine cave.
What?
He just walked in and he walked out.
Oh no.
Don't think he knows that he's missing it.
It's not marked on his tracker. I'm not sure what else he's gonna do. Death Mountain? I hope he chooses the right entrance, if that is what he decides to do.
Yep, and here he goes.
I think he's just gonna be even more confused once he finds this magic container waiting for him.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he saw 2, or he thinks he saw 2 blocks, 2 rock blocks.
Well, speaking of rock blocks, Xarnax did find the hammer on Maze Island, and he also just found the horn.
And P3 or 6, have anybody gone in yet? I guess it would only be in Xarnax who could go in. And nope.
So another up A from Dr. J. Needs to get back to that medicine cave ASAP. I think he's a little confused though. There's nothing wrong with that palace placement, BGT.
Was that physically on a water tile?
I don't know. No, it was fine.
So these are always great encounters when they're lined up right on a cross section. He finds a river demon, but he has the flute, so...
Yeah. And here's the other P-bag cave, so gonna grab this. This will be the last overworld item. Oh, there's the rock block cave, actually.
Yeah, but that wasn't too far from start, so we might see an up A towards that.
Maybe, I mean, spells are still kind of an issue, right? So...
Yeah, I'd be personally jumping in all these towns here. But we've only seen Old Kasuto.
Yeah, that's right. We have not seen any of the other towns yet, so they might all be clustered together somewhere.
There's our other palace on the east. So we had 3, we had 6 on Maze Island, and we have... He's not gonna let me see.
Keep us in suspense. Dr. J is getting dangerously close to Medicine Cave again.
Xarnax finds Darunia, but has no kid.
Oh yeah, the kid's in 1. Wow, he just straight up skips Medicine Cave, doesn't even go inside. Well, Dr. J could be here a while if he doesn't come to the realization that he passed up that cave with the raft in it. And the longer he looks for it, the less that it matters that he got that glove out of too. He's going back into 1. I think he's probably looking for keys.
Yeah, I
go
think
into
he wants to
5.
get in 5, yeah. I wonder if he knows about the glove block or the fairy or any key required or whatever guarantee.
That's a good question. We got Nibiru for Xarnax, so... Ah, there it is. That was a long trek to get that fairy spell. I'm sure he's relieved to see it.
So he only has one more free spell left.
Yeah, that's right. In Kasudo.
Yeah.
And that means that they're gonna need at least one spell item, but we know where two of them are, and he's got the medicine, and I'm fairly certain he'll grab the kid out of one whenever he gets around to it, which might be right now. He just took a game over there, so.
Yeah, now that he has Fairy, he's not going to shy away from the palaces. He might be looking for Mito right now, though, to drop off the medicine.
Yeah, that's probably a good bet. Well, not. He's going the other way, though. Dr. J did not get any keys out of there.
No, he came up to the key door that he left before. I think his only other keys would be the dead end and the bridge, and they were both behind those key doors.
So is he going to 2 now to see if he can dig keys out of there, I wonder?
We'd put both of our runners in, too.
Xarnax just has a huge knowledge advantage right now with all the exploring he did in the east.
We got 50-point trippers.
That's not bad.
Now, are those drippers set 1, 2, 5, or are they all palaces?
They only exist in 2 and 5. They don't
Okay.
exist in any of the other ones. I guess there are drippers in 6, but they drip into lava, so it's like, okay. Nothing you can do with those. Nice helmet head fight there by Xarnax.
Yeah, he made really quick work of that.
I feel like it's been at least 10-ish minutes or so that Dr. J's been looking around for this raft.
At least. And unfortunately, he's been in the cave once.
Mm-hmm.
He just misidentified it. And it's such a bad spot that it's easy to overlook. I mean, both runners did forever at the start of this race.
Interesting to note that Xarnax did not get the item out of 2. Deciding to go to Trophy Cave instead. And he's going to get the trophy. So we know where all the spell items are. Xarnax has the trophy and the medicine, and Dr. J has the kid. So feel like we could see somebody go full dig shake here pretty shortly.
Yeah, it depends on what's in New Kasudo, because if that has a required spell, we have not seen that one yet. It might be a cave-connected town hidden somewhere.
Xarnax gonna go ahead and hop into 5 now. Oh, is Dr. J gonna go in again?
There we go. He steps in and back out.
Yep. And for some reason, he just thought he already did it. I don't know if he thought he did it or if it's just something different than... If it's different than what he thinks it is.
Yeah, I think he just thinks it's a different cave, would be my guess. I mean, he has his tracker right there, and it's been kept up to date.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows one cave is rock blocked.
Maybe he's just got Trophy Cave, like, implanted in his brain, and that's what he's expecting to find.
Oh, that very well could be.
Wow, that fairy cost is pretty good. Xarnax can cast it twice, and if he gets a blue jar, might even be able to cast it a third time.
Yeah, those extra magic containers are really paying off for him.
So many lefts, oh my goodness. Oh man, yeah, you just don't like to see this. Feel bad for the guy. But I'd be lying if I hadn't been in similar situations in the past. Maybe not cave misidentification, but just not being able to find that one thing that you're looking for. I definitely know that feeling very well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anybody who's played this randomizer knows that feeling very, very well. Xarnax with the jump strats. Oh, I guess he was trying to get the key.
Yeah, he doesn't have the glove yet, so he just jumped up there and took it. Which, with that cheap as jump is, it's saving him a fairy cost, so... So if I'm tracking it right, he only has upward T's left. And
House
upward
5,
lefts.
you mean?
Yeah.
Well, there's a left, unfortunately.
I haven't seen the block stairs in a downward elevator. Or a left side elevator, I should say.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, what are you thinking if you're Dr. J right now, though? Probably think you're going nuts. I would be. I'd be thinking I was going insane.
Yeah, especially if he doesn't know about the whole fairy any key, and he thinks that he just key locked himself out of 5.
Man, Xarnax has been in this palace for a while. Hits a dead end. I don't know how far he's got to backtrack.
I haven't seen any forks in a while.
Looks like he's gonna do it, though. I don't know if that's because he's got XP or because he just doesn't want to walk all the way back, or...
Yeah, Dr. J's muttering those four-letter word that we all do when it comes to Zelda 2.
Yeah, it is about that time to just start checking everything again. We saw him go through all the connection caves a minute ago.
I think, like you said, the issue is that he has it dead set in his head that he's looking for the trophy cave. Because he's been in Medicine Cave twice, at least.
Looks like he's going into 2. I think he's probably trying to find more keys for Palace 5, would be my guess.
Yeah, either that or just making sure that he did get the item into. Which he has marked, so, I mean... I don't think he's that far off. He might just be doing the key grab.
I feel like Xarnax is backtracking quite a bit here. Has he been here before? Maybe.
No, he just found his new spot.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what he has left.
Yeah, I haven't been paying super close attention, but it can't be much.
I think this is his last T at the top of an elevator. So it has to be this direction. Or, there's a right side elevator that goes down to that left side room I was talking about.
Yeah. Well, looks like Jay's gonna head back into 5 as well.
Or Xarnax is just going to find Guma.
Nice.
Just hops right in there and does the down stab.
So that'll tie up the gem count. Xarnax still down the glove, basically, and the kit, I guess, which could turn out to be an important item. But otherwise, I mean, the gap has narrowed very significantly. Jay needs to find that wrap quick if he's gonna have any chance at pulling this one out, I think.
Yeah, he's going back through 5 with that. He grabbed a key out too, I guess.
Yeah, he did get one. So we'll see how far this lets him get into 5. We didn't see Xarnax grab the item in 5, I don't think, so...
No, he did not.
I mean, best case scenario at this point is... Master Key, maybe?
Well, here's a chance for a Mido sighting.
And 5's gonna feed him more keys, so he's gonna keep grabbing them. Just go deeper into 5. I mean, he'll probably find Guma, and now that he's broken through those 2 key doors, wouldn't be surprised to see him find his way to Guma.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Guma was just to the left of the T that Xarnax was in.
Could have been. I wasn't watching closely enough.
Speaking of not watching closely enough.
Well, that was Life
Xarnax
Spell.
got. Okay.
Life Spell in Mido. So, that means... they're gonna need... well, I guess Kasuto could have Reflect and then maybe the trophy for Thunder or something like that. See what this trophy spell gives.
Fire's
Xarnax-
matched with spell.
Xarnax has not been back to 1 yet. Which is
No,
kind of
but
surprising that you would do
I
5
expect him
before
to go
1.
there now.
Yeah, I do too. There's your Reflect.
Yep, halfway there. But the question becomes, will he search for the item in 1? Because he didn't do that in 2 or 5. But
Yeah,
1
that's a good
being
point.
significantly smaller.
He's going back into 2, so that's a good sign. Well, nope, he's not going back into 2. Never mind.
I think he's looking for 1 or going back across the river. I think he wants all the spells in hand.
Unfortunate game over there.
Yeah, and he was just blocks away from a key.
Xarnax heading into, is this 3?
Yeah. It has to be. Small enemy
no-
and too large.
Yeah, no glove. So that's an interesting decision there. See how far he can get. I mean, it's certainly possible that he can clear it.
Yeah, that means 6 is going to be on Maze Island. And we still never found Grand Palace.
I think it's got to be in Valley of Death.
We're also missing Palace 4.
Oh, that's right, we are. He found a palace earlier and just walked right past it.
Yeah, and then game over before he could get back to it.
Just trying to keep us guessing.
But it was a very small Valley to Death. It's right next to the raft spot too.
Yeah, that's true. And he's found the item in 3, so I think we're definitely going to see him grab it, because he still needs the glove, and he knows that he needs, well, he doesn't know that he needs the kid, but he knows that it's a 50-50 shot he needs the kid. And it looks like that's all he was after, was the item, because he just gets out of there.
Yeah, I think he's looking for the glove. Here's our Valley of Death.
That's 4.
Yeah, this
Wow,
is really rough for Dr. J though.
I mean, he's been in 5 for a while, so you gotta figure he's been making pretty good progress. I've seen him pick up a few keys. Finds the item in 4. Xarnax
quick.
does. Two heart containers in a row for Xarnax. He's got them all now.
Yeah, this time he doesn't up A out though. He decides that he's going to finish 4 since he has Reflect. So based on the way the Dr. J is leveling, I have to assume that he's committed to finishing this palace as well, if he can.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what his key situation is, but he's been here long enough that
He's got
I
one
don't-
key left,
he's got one left. Wow.
but I don't know how many more locked doors he has necessarily.
There really aren't that many in 5. Not as many as you might think for considering how big it is. Just picks up another one and he goes down the ferry drop, so... Well, he takes a death, so he's got a chance to back out if he wants, but... No, he's gonna go. This is point of no return for him here. Unless he tries to eco-key his way back out, I suppose. Which would be doable with those bubbles.
I don't think we've seen the crumble bridge in 5 either yet. So that could
Yeah.
be a potential another key for him if he finds that.
Well, he's gonna have to obey his way out of here first, because he hit a dead end. He's stuck. Looking annoyed with that.
So we got one player with the raft who's made a lot of progress but is still missing the glove, and the other player with the glove but has never found the raft, so is pretty much stuck.
Yep. Xarnax is doing just fine though. He's knocking out palaces. He's found most of the items. He's just got 1, 3, and 6 left.
Yeah, that's correct.
So 1 and 3 are a piece of cake, and 6 is kind of long, but you know, usually not terrible. So,
And if he finds out that the kid is the one who is blocking Thunder Spell, the Great Palace is like next door to Darunia. If he remembers these things. So he would be able to streamline coming back to get Thunder. It's not something that you necessarily need early.
it's an interesting observation.
But that means that first he has to find New Kasuto.
Oh man, poor Dr. J. I feel like we're about to see him start pulling his hair out here.
So we found the connecting cave. That means that flute's not required.
Yeah, and confirms that is a GP, but we kind of already knew that by process of elimination. That's Nibiru, and then there's another town right here, actually, that he just missed last time, which is Kasuto.
Yeah, he swung up high and missed his swing completely. We have, as Larry likes to call it, the Tri-Town area.
Is Darunia nearby as well?
Yeah, it's just off to the right.
Oh, okay. So Xarnax is going to grab both items out of here, but none of them are going to be the glove. And this spell will answer all of our spell questions. This seed will be more or less solved.
Yeah, he's down to the magic container or the Annie key for his items he can get.
Ah, there it is. No kid.
Yeah, he got all
Xarnax
the junk already.
Yeah. Xarnax is a glove away. You know he's praying for it to be in this spell item slot here, but... Wow. That new Kasuto, though. Both items were one-ups. Both of them.
Then I was wrong about the junk. Yeah, it was junk in the Heart Cave, and then junk in the new Kasuto.
So the magic container and key are in 5 and 6, because we don't know what either of those items are yet. Man, you gotta feel like Jay's getting close to this item with as much of this palace as he's explored.
Well, Xarnax decides to go ahead and get upstab while he's here.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see him up A after this.
I mean, his other choice would be go back to Maze Island and check on 6. That does
Or
not
just-
sound appealing when you have 2 and 1 left.
Or just clear 6, which without the glove is a little risky, but not that bad. You're about to find out what this item in 5 is.
Oh, we forgot the candle
Oh.
bag?
Yeah, I
did.
guess so. So now Jay just looks completely lost. He's got to know that he missed something now. What other? Oh, the rock. We forgot about
The
the
rock
rock
and
on
Death
Death
Mountain. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're gonna see anybody going after that. Maybe Xarnax, but I think he would get 1 and 2's items before hopping into Death Mountain looking for that rock.
Yeah, I don't think he came across it the entire time he was spelunking in there anyways.
No, I don't remember seeing it. It was off in the lower left corner. I did see it, but
He just never made it into that area.
yeah. Goomba is very nearby, if I remember Palace 5 correctly.
You do. And I don't know his life situation, but he could be walking out of here with the Tac 7 quite easily.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
That's frustrating.
I didn't know that was his last life.
I didn't either.
He's gonna go back. I mean, I'm sure he probably remembers how to get there. So might as well.
And he's making the right decision in that he's at a loss for what to do, but he knows that he can clear palaces, or at least these palaces, so.
Yeah.
As long as you're making progress, it doesn't feel like you're wasting time. Trying to figure out where Xarnax is heading.
He might be looking for 1. I'm not sure I remember where it is either, to be perfectly honest. You know, if I'm Xarnax, and I don't have the glove, and I haven't done Palace 1 yet, I'm making a beeline for Palace 1. Because that's probably the easiest item that he can get right now. Man, where the heck is it? Was it,
I think it's just to the right of where he is now. That's why
Oh, okay.
I don't know why he came down through the swamp.
Oh, is that it right there?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, about to see Guma round 2 here. Xarnax is definitely item hunting in 1. I think Jay's got at least 1 extra life.
Yeah, let's hope so.
But man, even at life 5, he's only got 4 heart containers, so...
Yeah, I think Guma's doing 1.5, if not 2 hearts of damage.
Xarnax isn't even going to rescue that kid. The kid's just going to stay in that palace forever.
Yeah, you found his way in here. He can get out. Oh, wow, I was wrong. He's doing 3 hearts of damage.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he can take maybe 1 hit.
Sigh of relief.
But now what? Briefly ties up the gem count, but Xarnax is going to place this gem just a few seconds after.
So we'll see if Dr. J makes his way into that medicine cave now. He's going the right way.
Not anymore.
No.
And what's Xarnax going to do? He's cleared all the palaces in the west. He's not gotten the item out of 2 or 5, but it looks like he's going back into 2, and he's going to be very happy with this decision.
Yeah, this is a play to make. I mean, he practically full cleared the overworld. So his choices are the Death Mountain Rock or a palace. And between 3 and 6 and 2, I think 2 is the best choice. Oh, I guess he got 3s.
Yeah, he did get 3's item. Sorry, Ryan, your name is just burned into my brain for some reason. I don't know why. I really don't know why I keep doing that.
I keep doing it too.
I mean, your names are just so similar. Dr. J and Ryan, like, come on.
They both have a
I
Y.
think one of you got to change it.
And here's Xarnax in the item room in 2.
There we go. Xarnax is going to step on the gas now. 3's right by the raft spot, so I'm fairly sure he'll go pick that up next and then pop on over to Maze Island.
Yeah, it leads right up to the flute spot to get up to Great Palace, so this is a good streamline. I mean, I don't know what Jay can do at this point other than maybe start going through the caves that he thinks he's already done.
Yeah, he checked all the connector caves even, so, you know, at some point you just gotta assume you missed something and start rechecking caves, right?
Yeah, not just poking your head in, but actually full go through them.
Or wondering if you mismarked something on your tracker, perhaps, like... Which he didn't. That's not what happened. His tracker's actually marked correctly.
Yeah, no, he's just misidentifying that cave. Either he's looking for something different or he's not aware of the cave looks like that. Xarnax changes his mind and decides that he wants this key instead of having
Well,
to cast fairy again.
He can't cast fairy. He would have had to take a death. So, not that lives are really that strictly necessary in 3, but
Yeah, but at life 6, it would take forever. Life 6 with 6 heart containers. Which I guess we'll get to witness it.
The Wizard Robes are not a bad enemy to die to. They do pretty good damage.
Yeah, it looks like 1 full bar every time. Alright, we're in the vicinity.
Nope. Going the wrong way.
Xarnax looking for that spot for Rebo, which is, it's quite difficult with this palace set, this tile set.
Yeah. You can use the background tiles though in that case. That's what I usually do.
So I had a question for you regarding Rebo XP, and I guess now would be the best time, if any. Is it
Sure.
matched between 3 and 6, or are they each unique?
Oh, no, it's the same across all encounters of Rebo, yeah. So if you go into 6 first and you kill a Rebo, you know how much the 1 and 3 is going to drop, and that can help you with level planning further down the road. It's a pretty wide range, though. Rebo can go anywhere from, I think, 150 to 700, so... Oh, man. I just feel so bad for Jay. I mean, Ryan.
Same difference.
Well, let's see how trolly this Palace 6 is going to be. He's only at 557, so man, and the magic level's probably next, so he might not even be able to get up to attack 6 on his way out of here.
I didn't get to spy to see what Thunder was, but yeah, he was farming some Lizalfos outside for 500.
I mean, Barba does drop a lot of XP typically, so it's entirely possible that he could get above that threshold. And then take an attack level with the gem. Oh. Jumps right into the Canadian hole. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It almost looked like it was intentional. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it'd be a curious play, since he is trying to go right.
Ah, you hate to see that. Just dropping right by that fairy room there. But maybe it'll work out for him.
Yeah, worst case is this dead ends and he comes back and it loops back around.
really wants to kill this Iron Knuckle, but yeah. The Iron Knuckle won that one.
Yeah, I think he's trying to farm up that XP. Get over that threshold. I don't think he's going to be comfortable with an attack 5 Great Palace.
I don't know. I think he might be all right.
I'm not saying he couldn't do it, but I think he would rather, if he could, have 657.
If he knew how ahead he was right now, he definitely would not be worrying about it. But for all he knows, Ryan found that glove a long time ago, and he's way behind. When you see the glove in 2 like that, I'm sure that's the thought that crosses your mind. So he is going to get another crack at the fairy room there. He's backtracking, though.
Yeah, he's in the dead end now.
And then he up-A's. Fairy room was, I think, just right below where he was at, so he could have gone down that way. Did I say Ryan again, or are you guys just making fun of me? I
They're
honestly
just
don't
making
even
fun
know.
of you now. Yeah.
I honestly don't even know.
I mean, this is rough. 2 hours. Is that where we're at now?
Hour 20.
An hour 20, and you haven't left the West Continent.
And you've explored every inch of it like 5 times.
Yeah, he's full cleared all the palaces. It's just that one troll cave.
So for Xarnax, I think he's got the jump over the Canadian hole and that fairy room are his 2 available options. There might be a left option that he could take in there somewhere.
And I think he's left with the drop room. And then the ferry. Did he go through that corridor yet?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, but that's irrelevant.
Yeah, there it is, right there. Ugh. Oh. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Now
It's
I don't
happening.
know. I don't know if this is him just double checking, or if it just dawned on him that this is what he was missing, and we'll see the reaction.
Not much of a reaction. Oh, there it is, the face palm.
Yeah, he's not pleased.
Well, at least he can get out of this continent.
What did we have for spells? Do you happen to remember? We had Thunder from New Kasuto and Reflect from...
Reflect was in Ruto, I believe.
Okay, so he'd still need the trophy.
Yep, and the trophy was in Trophy Cave, so he's got to get that hammer out of Maze Island.
Well, it looks like the bots are fighting in my channel.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's an easy fix for that.
All right, here we go into GP for Xarnax. Jay is back on track here, so I mean the good news is he's got the glove. He's got everything that he needs. I think the hardest thing for him is just going to be getting that reflect spell, because everything else is basically free that he needs. And he can also just knock out palaces as it comes, basically. Although I guess he still doesn't have a way of getting through key doors.
No, he doesn't. And with how much he was struggling with that in 5. So we have a fairly early Thunderbird here.
Yep.
Now, I looked away at the end of the last match, but it seemed like a very short Great Palace.
It was. It really was. Not much to it at all.
We've had a couple of those this tournament.
Yeah, it's usually the exception. But certainly can happen.
So Jay's going to jump right into 3 here. No hesitation.
Yeah, no reason for him to not consider diving in at this point. He's got to know he's behind. And he's got everything he needs. Well, not everything he needs, but he's got the glove and most of what he needs to start clearing these out, so... Attack 5 is not a problem for Xarnax on this T-Bird fight.
No, and he's going to be rewarded with this level.
Which is attack 6. Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, it'll still help with the upstab against all the Falcas.
Wow, Jay with 5 keys that he's managed to collect. Which is kind of interesting. I mean, keeps saying how he doesn't have fairy or magic key, but he's been doing okay without it.
Yeah, and here in 3, he's going to pick up a whole bunch of them if he wants them. I like Xarnax's decision here to have up-aid, since it was such an early Thunderbird and he spent 1 life already and then was out of magic.
Uh-oh. Getting a little dangerous in that fairy room. So this is one of the drop rooms that Xarnax is in right now, but he hasn't taken a single drop yet.
Well, he's going to have to.
That's another drop room. So 2 of them side by side, and
I looked away, I didn't see how he got here. Was there a tea room at least?
Yeah, there's an elevator room that you can take.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, DM. He worked hard for that raft. Mark it on the tractor.
He did work hard for that raft, and I apologize.
Oh. As I say that, he takes an unfortunate game over to Rebo there. Xarnax in quite a bit of trouble himself with this Faka just not leaving him alone.
Yeah, this is one of those rooms that upstab makes a huge difference.
Yeah, not if that Faka is right up on your butt, though. So here we go. He landed in one of the good drops. So at this point, you probably are a little leery of drops, knowing that 2 out of the 3 remaining are going to take you backwards. But that last one could be the one that you want. Hey, it's your room.
I love this room.
Yeah.
At least now. Once we get those big and small mix, it's a hell of a room.
Yeah. It really is. There's a red jar in it, though.
Yeah, that's why I like it. It's just that very right enemy when it's a large enemy, especially a Faka. And he just drops on top of you as soon as you enter the room. Can be quite hectic.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll see. But like you said, the odds are in his favor to keep going right.
Well, I mean, that's always true in this room, but... Oh no, Xarnax. I think he's trolling me right now.
Well, I think he's the one who got trolled.
Yeah, that's what you get. Oh yeah, now he's got to get past this very aggressive blue Faka again.
And he had quite a way to backtrack because of it.
There we go, Rebo down for Jay. He doesn't have Reflect yet, so Palace 4 is sitting there in Valley of Death, but...
Yeah, I think
look
he's
like
hunting
even gonna
for
go.
gems and spells right now, so he's not interested in the item.
Alright, made it back.
So the only drop left would be coming from the left?
Well, he's got 2 drops left, but one of them's going to take him actually right back to where he just was. So he's got 50-50 basically, if he comes across another drop. And Ryan's going to pick up this hammer air pretty soon, which we know is necessary.
You know, the sooner say it than he does.
Xarnax goes up the elevator and decides not to take it. Does he have another option? Did I miss an option? Isn't it just gonna go back to the Eon drop, or am I missing?
I haven't seen this from before. This is a new room.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I see. He hasn't been this way, you're right. This is the ultra fun room with all the extra fun stuff and
a
just a
prize
little
for all
digger.
the fun.
So is... Well, that just makes me even more confused about where he should be going next. But I guess we'll find out.
He must have missed a fork somewhere. But where?
He's got an up remaining. That's what I thought, but when he turned around from that elevator, I wasn't sure.
Dr. J needs to be careful out here on Maze Island. He's down to his last life, and hate to see him go all the way back to the west.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to go back over there either, although he's going to have to at some point.
Is this what he has left right here?
And he's going left. So this was a backtrack? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I thought that he might need to hop down the Eon drop, and unless there's another thing backwards that I missed. I'm really not sure. I'm still a little confused.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Did he go both directions from the ferry room?
I think there's a fork before the drop that he took, but he has to take the Eon drop to get back. He could have gone up in the ferry room instead of down, which is probably... But that's... He has to take the Eon drop to get back there, I think. I don't think he can get back this way. He's gonna run into a dead end. He's gonna run to one of the drop rooms and be stuck.
There you go.
And there goes Jay diving right into 6.
Yeah, I think he wants his life, and then he's going up A because he's on his last one. Or this level.
So this entire area over here with the Eon drop is basically isolated from the rest of the palace, it seems. Only way to get out is by taking that Eon drop back over to where he was.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Gonna go right just to make sure this dead end is still here, and it is. I think he's just feeling a little lost, so he's gonna up A and start fresh, which is not a bad idea. He'll hit that fairy room, and I bet he'll go up this time.
Dr.
Oh.
J misses the jump, and we know that leads right to Barba.
Yeah, he thought he could make it, but you got to get pretty close to the edge there. Even with jump, there's not a lot of wiggle room.
Yeah, he had a MOA fire set right on the last tile. He was down to like 0 health and no lives, so...
Here we go. Xarnax is back on a new path. He goes up and ends up in the Jackamus room. He still does have a drop that's going to take him back down to that other section, though. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, here we are.
Going up in that fairy room would have been a much quicker path than going down.
There we go. He makes it over the jump this time. And we get simultaneous boss fights. And Xarnax takes care of his boss before Jay takes care of his. So GG.
Yeah. Looks like 1:41:51 was the official time. And Dr. J, you know, is actually just 1 gem away, although he's got to go get a few spells as well, but he'll probably be finishing this one up here. I'd give him, what, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say, after getting all the spells. Because we got 3 towns right up here on the north. He already saw Old Kasuto, so everything should go real quick.
Hey, Xarnax.
Hello.
How you doing?
Pretty good, thanks.
First question, how'd you like that Death Mountain?
No. I mean, it was great if you took the right entrance.
Yeah.
I definitely was really worried about having to go back to find the boulder because I knew that would be a pain.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen one like that where it just dumps you right into Hammer Cave on one side.
Oh. No, I definitely have.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, maybe not where, like, that was the only way to get to Hammer Cave.
Yeah. That was well, I don't want to say funny. I thought it was funny. You probably didn't think it was funny, but
I thought it was kind of funny.
So, just so you know, you weren't the first one to have the glove. But I'm sure you already knew that.
Yeah, actually, Dr. J got out to a pretty commanding lead. He had 2 gems and the glove.
The glove.
Before I mean, you were in Death Mountain for a big chunk of that time,
right?
While he was doing that stuff. So, pretty nice comeback from you. Unfortunately for Dr. J, he just misidentified the cave with the raft in it and lost a lot of that time looking for it.
Oh. Wait,
So-
like he got into Medicine Cave and then just left?
Yeah, he did that twice, or maybe 3 times.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll cost you.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of glove, I was a little curious. You went into 2, you cleared it, didn't dig for the item, and then you actually went into 5 and cleared that. And I don't blame you for not digging the item out of there. But then you even went over to the Eastern continent and started doing some stuff. So I wondering what your thought process was on not tracking down Palace 1 or getting that item out of 2 before grabbing some of that other stuff.
I didn't worry about 2. Well, yeah. I didn't worry about 2 so much because it was glove block, or it had a chance to be glove block. Plus, I'd already gotten already placed the crystal.
Yeah.
So 3, 4, and 6 were on the west. Especially once I had reflect, I knew 4 I could finish. 5 I knew I could finish. And 3 and 6, I figured I'd peek in, see, once I got fairy, I figured I'd peek in, see how far I could get before I got glove blocked, because I may be able to find, if not the boss, then the item. Just because all 3 of those, 3, 4, and 6, are all right side items.
Right on. Yeah, unfortunately, that led to you.
I also was trying to stay in the east as much as I could to find. I think the last thing I found was New Kasuto.
Oh, right.
That was fun.
Sense. Yeah, was right there actually.
I know. I game overed with it 2 tiles off screen.
Yeah, you were really close. Yeah, I was
pretty happy with the way most of it went.
Yeah, you played great. I mean, that glove, I think, is probably what slowed you down the most. Well, Death Mountain too, I suppose, to some extent.
Those 2 combined added, I'm sure, a good 20 minutes or more.
Were you worried about heading into GP with the Tech 5 at all?
No.
I didn't think so, but I just thought I'd make sure. Were you messing with me at that Eon drop?
No.
Oh, okay. I saw you walk out to the right, and it wasn't a dead end, and then you turned back and went to the drop. I thought you might have been giving me a hard time.
For everyone asking in chat, the overworlds where it was just a quickly backed up version of that my Discord Twitter avatar.
Oh, okay. From
but
Hitchhiker's
since it
Guide.
was since it was random sprite color, it was blue.
Yeah, it was blue. So
Which
I was wondering if it was a.
Me off at first too, because I mocked it up and it was green on a regular file, and then forgot.
I thought it was
wasn't
maybe
gonna be-
like the blue slime from Dragon Warrior or something.
Ah,
But
Nope.
It also threw me off that the overworld looked like it, but then it was just normal Link once you were in the side view encounters.
yeah. I actually started doing that during the previous race, so I definitely didn't have time to.
Oh, so still a work in progress, huh?
Maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna go any further with that. We'll see.
Right on.
Oh yeah, the Eon drop was.
Yeah.
So I completely had forgotten that I had seen the fairy room, and so I was trying to think of where a branch that I had missed was. And I couldn't, because I had gone down in the fairy room both times, and then immediately just forgot that it existed.
Yeah.
And so then, when I first found the 2, when I found the 2 drop rooms, the 2 landing rooms, I was like, okay, if I run into a drop room early, I'm gonna take it ASAP. Or I'm gonna take it, because if I find it late and take it, I don't want to go all the way back here.
Yeah.
So I found the Eon drop, took the drop, and it took me where I thought it would. And then when I basically full cleared that whole loop or whatever it was, and then I was trying to figure out where else I could go, and the only thing I could think was maybe the room that I landed in after the Eon drop wasn't the room I thought it was. I went there and immediately went left to get back out. So like maybe I'll take it and go right.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense if you think about it, but that was the only thing I had at the time.
Yeah.
I took it again. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Then I up it, started over, got to the fairy room, like, oh, right.
Yeah,
And then I got really worried because like Jay's GP could be so fast.
Yeah. What, like 6, 7 rooms maybe?
Yeah. If he goes up in fairy room.
Yeah, I mean, you were way ahead by that point. I know you had no way of knowing that, but you were way ahead by that point, so. And actually, this brings you to 2-1, correct?
Yeah.
So you are at least guaranteed a spot in the play-in race and have a chance next week to earn a bracket spot outright.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah. So congrats on the win, man. Did you have anything, DM?
No, you covered it all.
Right on. Yeah, well, congrats on the win, Xarnax, and have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks for the restream, DM. Thanks for the commentary.
Yeah, actually, I don't know what you're up to, Xarnax, but I need to take a quick little break here. So if you want to hang out with DM for a few minutes, commentate on the Dr. J action, you're more than welcome.
Commentating will probably be about 20 seconds behind.
Oh. Well, I do need to take a quick little break here, so I'll be back in just a few.
Yeah, no problem. Do what you need to. So he just now picked up his trophy from Trophy Cave.
I've got him leading Trophy Cave right now.
Yeah, you're about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
At least you have the foresight knowledge of what happens in the seed, so.
True.
It looks like he's actually digging through Death Mountain looking for that boulder.
Oh, he still needs the medicine. I think it was the medicine that got reflect, right? No,
I think it was Trophy.
Yeah, it was Trophy.
So you had to get the hammer off of Maze Island to break into the Trophy Cave.
Right.
And he's gotten that. He just didn't swing by Rudo. Instead, he decided to go look for Spectacle Rock.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Reflect is all he needs. Looks like.
Right. Yeah, he got Thunder from New Kasuto.
Right.
I didn't hear Digshake mention it, but yeah, he didn't get the raft until well after an hour in.
Yeah, he did mention that.
Okay. Yeah.
He said so I guess he went into that cave a couple times and didn't realize it was an item cave.
Yeah, like Dig said earlier in the race, I think he was looking for Trophy Cave. And in his mind, that's not Trophy Cave, so...
Right. Yeah, I almost missed... Yeah, I did miss the medicine cave on my first pass.
Yeah, we made a comment about that. It was a hard to find cave already.
Yeah. It was like I'm really glad that I remembered that I had only that I had one more cave to find, or that I couldn't remember if I had seen one or two hammer blocked caves. I was like, I'm pretty sure there was only one, which means I missed something somewhere. I went around again looking for it, and that ended up paying off. Although I would have ended up going into 1 and 2 digging out. Actually, if I hadn't found the raft, I probably would have dug out 2's item and had the glove way earlier.
Yeah, you otherwise got a full clear of the overworld, it looked like, on your tracker.
Yeah, everything but the boulder in Death Mountain.
which we deduced had to be the magical key or a heart container or a magic container. That's all that's
Right.
missing.
Yeah, magical key wouldn't have been too shabby. Had several suicides to refill magic.
Yeah, especially there at 3 at the end.
Yeah, 3 and 6 for me.
So Dig said the boulder is most likely in the bottom left-hand corner. I just haven't seen a path to get there yet.
Right, it is in the bottom left. I saw it. I really didn't want to look for it because there were so many paths that were just going to take me back into that one main area that had 50 caves.
Oh, it looks like he found it.
Nice, good for him.
It's indeed the magical key. So it looks like he's heading towards Rudo now to drop off the trophy.
Well, he'll be happy about that.
Yeah, I'll give him reflect. P4 is right there on the right next to the raft spot. So
Right, yeah, he knows where everything is, I presume. P4 and GP.
yeah, he just didn't dive into P4, so he doesn't know how to get to Karok yet. But yeah, he knows where everything is. Welcome back, Dig.
Yeah, looks like just in time for the reflex spell.
Yeah, he got the trophy out Trophy Cave, but then he also went and dug out the any key from Spectacle Rock.
Oh, it was under Spectacle Rock, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I just based on how he's played it, it seems like he probably could have made it through this seed without the fairy spell or the magic key. He did a really good job of collecting keys and still had quite a few left last time I saw, so.
Yeah, having to go back into 2 and get some keys was harsh, but
Ooh. Yeah, there were a lot of levels where there are several keys on the path that you naturally would explore. Yeah, that's crazy. I was using keys and still running out of magic.
Yeah, he made it through Palace 5 even. He did all 3 palaces on the west before he even found the raft. Or the fairy or the magic key.
Ouch.
encounter list. Valley of Death is always nice.
That nice grass encounter with the blue Zolfos just stuck in the ground. Wish I'd found that a little earlier.
Yeah, and
so
they're
you
worth
grind them a
500.
little. Yeah.
Yeah.
How relieved were you when you got that attack 6 from Thunderbird?
What's it?
How relieved were you to get attack 6 from Thunderbird?
What's it?
He's
Hello?
asking how relieved you were when you got attack 6 from T-Bird.
Oh, it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, it's kind of
It
a
was
moot
not- I mean-
point.
Yeah, I mean it's nice for like the little like the bots and the moves and the ropes. They're half as many attacks at 6 as they are at 5. That's about the only thing I fight in there.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't remember how to get to Karok here.
I think you had to go to the drop room and take one of the drops.
Yep, it was the first drop. I think.
Oh, I meant to ask you about this too, Xarnax, about the wonderful items in New Kasuto this time around. I don't think I've ever seen that be so bad either.
Right? Oh yeah, that was a little bit heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That had been like my goal for good 30 minutes or so, I think. I mean, there was a lot of things to do on the way that I didn't want to have to backtrack for. But I was really like, I need to get to New Kasuto. There's 2 items there. No, there was nothing. I mean, there was thunder. That ended up being nice. Really
Yeah.
important. But yeah, no, it was interesting. Dark Magician and I were talking when you were gone. How like both of us missed Medicine Cave with the raft for our first pass.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I was thinking if I had not realized, like, so couldn't remember if I had seen one cave blocked by a hammer boulder or 2. I was pretty sure there was only 1, so I was like, so I missed one cave somewhere. I need to find it, and so I basically went around the continent again. If I hadn't done that, then my first move would have been going into 1 and 2. Might have actually saved me because I would have gotten the glove way faster.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you go back and watch this one, 20 minutes in, it looked like Jay was gonna run away with this one. He was doing really well. If he'd found that raft earlier, it would have been a much different race.
Yeah, it would have been really interesting.
So it'll be interesting to see what he does here in Great Palace. If he takes the right path, this could be over very soon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 777 heading into GP. That's great levels.
Cheap Thunder.
Yeah, and
So
he's
he
gonna
gets-
use the jump strats.
Yeah, he gets cast reflect and shield, and
Yeah, that felt weird.
No problems with that Thunderbird. Now we get to see which way he decides to go in this fairy room. Oh,
Not
Picks-
quite there yet.
picks the right direction.
And he's going up. Nice.
Yeah, so this will be over very shortly. Looks like 7 rooms. Doesn't get much better than that. There it is.
GG 208. Flat.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, so that didn't happen.
Yeah, you probably know what we wanted to ask you about there.
About the medicine cave.
Yeah.
Flat.
Yeah, I think I died it the first time,
Jay.
and then just kept going back in there and thinking I had already cleared it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at my tracker and didn't have anything marked.
It was pretty heartbreaking to watch you go in there and turn around and walk back out.
How many times did I do that?
At least twice that I saw.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were in there before and you game over? Is that what happened or?
Yeah. I was in there and game overed.
Oh, okay.
I
I
just-
missed.
yeah.
I missed that part. That definitely explains it.
Yeah, that's the only reason I didn't keep going back in there. Is I guess I've confused dying with clearing.
Yeah. Well, something else to be aware of. I'm not sure if you knew this or not, but you're guaranteed to be able to find the fairy spell or the magic key before even stepping foot in a palace.
I kind of figured that was the case, but then when I wasn't seeing fairy from any of the free ones and not getting either of the trophy or the medicine from there, so it's like it's probably the any key, and I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
So yeah, turns out fairy was what I would have needed. I had to go Eastern Continent first, and it would have been a very different race if I didn't die in the medicine cave there.
Yeah, it
Oh.
really would have. Not to rub any more salt in the wound, but you got off to a blazing fast start. You had the glove super early, and 2 palaces knocked out super early, and we're ahead by quite a bit there.
Yeah, I was feeling really good after getting those 2 passes done. I think I had attack 5 or 6 at that point. I forget what it was. Just like, all right, I might actually stand a chance here, and then the raft happened.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, but then I'm also looking at. I had IRC open in my other monitor, and it's an hour 20, and Xarnax didn't finish. An hour 30, and Xarnax didn't finish. I'm just thinking, how bad is the Eastern Continent? And it turns out it wasn't that bad.
No, I mean it was pretty interesting. I mean, you had the glove really early, so that allowed you to, skip a lot of stuff on the east. Whereas Xarnax went over there pretty early and basically full cleared it
Oh, jeez.
before going back and grabbing the glove out of 2. So yeah, you finding that glove early was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, let's see what happens. We gotta see what happens with next week then, because I
Yep.
gotta bounce back from this one and not
Yeah,
gonna make that mistake again.
yeah, you're at 1 and 2, but you still got a chance to get into the play-in race if you win next week's match. So it's win or go home for you at this point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in that position in the Zelda 1 rando tournament, and then played pretty well. It was just against JSR, and he played better. So we'll see if I have better luck next week.
Yep. Absolutely. Sorry about that run, man. I'd be lying if I said I'd never been in that position before, because I absolutely have, and it doesn't feel good.
That's okay. Yeah, it's something that happens to me when I do the Zelda 1 races, and Zelda 2. I feel like I'm better with the combat with this game and with some of the exploration, but I still have a ways to go when it comes to actually playing at rando.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm pulling up a calendar now to see what else is coming up. We're done for the night. Tomorrow we have a 7:30 match, or sorry, 8:30 match. I'm on Central Time. Between Amazing Ampharos and Enchanters of Numbers. 9:30 is a match between myself and Rose City Saint. And then at 10 is a match between Jay Coper and Link Sevens, followed by a match between Angry Larry and Buzz Thunder, the latter 2 happening on your channel.
Yes. I need that first one. I really want to restream Link and Jay Coper, but I might actually need to get that one back because I'm not sure if I'll be home from work in time to actually do that one. But the second one for sure be on my channel.
And it looks like my race was picked up by Adaginos tomorrow at 8:30 or 9:30.
Yeah, and I'm sure somebody will pick up the other one as well tomorrow. So great slate of races. This round has just got some awesome matchups. I think all of those races tomorrow ought to be very competitive. So,
I mean, the entire tournament we've been within a few minutes for most races. So,
yeah, I mean, especially those ones earlier today. Holy moly! Well, thanks for having me, DM.
yeah, thanks for hanging out. I think we're done, and it doesn't look like anybody's playing Zelda 2 anymore. So, yeah, if anybody's interested in a race, feel free to start one, and you may see some of us in there as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, have a great night.
See you later.